Georgia basketball is building. Hours before tip-off, fans packing into the arena to see the #1 team in the country come to town. It's the Auburn Tigers, a perfect 4-0 in the SEC, taking on the Georgia Bulldogs here inside Stegman Coliseum. Alongside my guy,
Power, a huge opportunity for the Bulldogs here at home.
It is Auburn in the blue, Georgia wearing the home white, and the Tigers have won the tip. Our officials today, crew chief Pat Adams, Will Howard, and Mike Nance. Here's Chad Baker-Mazar, got the good start against Mississippi State. 3-ball off the mark, and it's tracked down by Tyron Lawrence. Georgia looking to push as Lawrence, first bucket, gets the scoring. You'll see how closely they're guarding him. Baker-Mazar off the screen as he looks to
Kane, Lawrence, Godfrey, and Asa Newell, the phenomenal freshman.
Lawrence had a tough game in the last game against Tennessee, so they want to get him going. Silas Demery Jr. has that one rejected, and a foul. Jenny Johnson banging with Godfrey. That's good D. Tipped out. Kelly, a deep one. Hey now!
Bench coming to play, but Georgia this year's got a much better bench as well, so I look forward to seeing those two go at it.
Asa Newell, he is so unselfish, but when he goes to the bucket, he will make you look silly.
Big boy basketball, like the 120-pound, 6'11" freshman out of Destin, Florida.
Denver Jones splits the D, and it's Auburn with a 4-point lead. There's Newell again with the clear out. Lawrence took a peek at the shot clock. It's now at 3. Step back 3-ball. Oh, that was filthy. Baker-Mazar will step into a 3. Too strong. And a big board by Cardwell. Pettiford, and he rattles one in from deep.
Yeah, he's strong, and you hear Stegman Coliseum needs to answer that. Terrific inside-out action by the Auburn Tigers off of the offensive rebound.
See Auburn blitzing the ball off those screens as LeFew had to pick up his dribble, and now they get the steal out of it. Kelly to Johnson, getting to the rack. Oh, baby! Pettiford with a hand in his face, and he gets the roll, and after the bucket, there's going to be a foul called. Mark, and it's Pettiford with the board. Pettiford, so much poise for a freshman. And he's gotten more and more playing time since his explosion that game on the road at Duke. Here he is again, shooting a 3, and he will be fouled.
Improvement throughout the entire SEC.
Before we went to break, Tahad Pettiford was fouled, shooting a 3. Richmond at home. And now he's...
Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, career, a 33% career three-point shooter, shooting 36% this year. I think they need to pound the basketball inside, and one of the reasons why Auburn's on an 11-0 run.
Pettiford looks at the crowd. Here's Demery Jr. trying to get by Jones, pull-up jumper, and he will draw the whistle.
Well, he's named the SEC's all-freshman team. State, but a nice, solid body where he can control the game from right there at the free throw.
Howard, the freshman from Boston, on the floor as well now for Auburn. Cardwell showing a little handles on the handoff. Howard, pull-up, jumper, got it. Everyone getting in on the scoring. Division I take on Florida. That's at 1 Eastern. Followed by the Magnolia State rivalry game in Starkville. The Reds have won just 1 game in Starkville the last 18 years.
Well, incredible battle in Mississippi, and then Kim Mulkey undefeated. It's a defensive league, but the offense has been incredible, as somebody like Don stated, like Kim Mulkey, setting the tone. And with the addition of Texas and Oklahoma, it just continues to elevate even higher now.
South Carolina showing the commitment to women's basketball.
Deserved.
Oh, you know it. You know it. Here's Newell from the outside. And Lawrence will track down the rebound, trying to put it up on 2 defenders, and he will be fouled by...
But they haven't been able to do that because... Well,
you know what's also interesting without Janai Brew? Pettiford going to get the ball. Pick and roll inside with Hudson. And Hudson, one of those guys getting the.
So for Georgia right now, obviously the challenge has been you haven't been able to score the basketball. Now, we talked about the fact that Asa Newell was a dominant freshman, but I'm looking for right there, Tyron Lawrence. You need that.
Now Georgia with the steal. LeFew finding Kane, trying to make something happen in transition. Here's Newell, and he's got the three.
Bang, bang, where they missed Janai Broome. Janai Broome almost always draws a double team on the block in the post.
LeFew, little sidestep, gets to his jumper. Second leading scorer on this. Nobody stops Lawrence as Godfrey with the rebound, and he gets to the free throw line.
Dakota LeFew, he and Deshane Montgomery at Mount St. Mary's actually had 26 and 23
program here at Georgia. He said in his first year it was tough.
The year before he got there, and was able to take.
Might have had to leave the gym on that one. A little and one action. Here's Surreal trying to go back at him. Absent protects himself, reverse along the lane.
And the Georgia Bulldogs on this 9-0 run.
Surreal not a threat from the outside, so he hands it off to LeFew. Pump fake, elbow jumper, counter. Jones trying to answer, too strong. Cardwell again. Kick out is to Miles Kelly. Can't get it. Bacon Mazzara another chance. His floater no good. Fighting for the board, and it's Kane with it. Doesn't have numbers, but just flows by everybody. Blue Kane, count the bucket on the goaltend. Needs to figure something out offensively. They've missed their last 11 field goals, make that 12. Here is Kelly, and he gets that one to go with the flying Surreal coming in.
Guys that has continued to step up his usage rate along with Chad Baker-Mazar for the Auburn Tigers in the absence of Janai Broome.
Absent with the left hand. He is providing some big minutes, Justin Absent. Backdoor lob, and Cardwell gets his own miss and will get to the free throw line.
Career games that he has played, so he's got all the experience in the world, and he'll need to be a leader on this team.
Hey, this is him as a team here so far today.
Well, nearly half of Auburn's shots are three-point field goals. And so even though to mid-20s in the games they win, they make 10 threes.
Absent inside, a little fake. That was a nice little subtle. Pettiford pull up, three ball, nothing but nylon. As he tells the.
Well, Bruce Pearl, the head coach of Auburn, was motioning to push the basketball. He understands the pace of this game being important.
Kelly knocks down
between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's Pettiford jumping the passing lane, a one-on-one, and he misses. Shot clock turned off as Pettiford called for the reach-in.
So it's a great job of Mike White and his staff taking care of guys in their own backyard.
20 seconds to play in this first half with the shot clock turned off. It is in the hands of the freshman, Tahad Pettiford. Working inside, Absent poked it away.
Tahad Pettiford, my guess Tahad Pettiford gets one up here.
2 seconds. More pull-up jumper blocked by Absent, and that's how we end this first half. The largest lead for Auburn was 17. Now it's Georgia with numbers. Lawrence denied at the rim. Chaney Johnson, and then Cardwell at the other end with the easy slam.
The turnovers are what got Georgia behind early in that first half. They had 3 early ones, only 1 the rest of the half. They've got to take care of the basketball.
Demery Jr., the inside pass to Newell. Trying to work on the block, but he's got Cardwell, that big wall in his way, and still without Janai Broome. We need to keep our big men out of foul trouble.
Of Georgia, who frankly is last in the
Kelly using the screen, trying to go baseline, puts on the brakes.
Nice move.
And he lost his defender for two. Is when he is missing to let other parts of his game still dictate. He still has 4 rebounds and an assist, contributing other ways. Lost his man, Kane for 3, got it. Seems like every time I come back here, I see more and more blue Canes as Auburn finishes inside. Demery Jr. Kane, is he starting to feel it? Yes, he is. Kane open, decides to put it on the deck, gets all the way to the rim and finishes through contact. And the lead is pushed back to 6.
Bulldog fans probably wish that we had have gone to break a little bit longer. It's certainly stopped the momentum, but if you get a basket here, it gets Stegman Coliseum back involved and active.
Lawrence from the corner rattles in a 3, and all the Georgia.
Remind you, Georgia came into this game in conference play shooting 22%.
There's a steal. Silas Demery Jr. and lays it in. Hard is this crowd at Stegman Coliseum. That is off Georgia. An extended 13-5 run for Georgia right now. Inside, out of the timeout, nice play as Jaheim
out of the timeout. You know, some coaches run sets and some coaches run quick hitters. Bruce Pearl is more of a guy who likes to run quick hitters versus full sets.
Blue Kane starting to feel it. He got his man in the air and drew the foul on.
Jaheim Hudson got wide open for that easy screen.
1 of 2 from the free throw line. Point lead for the #1 team in the country, Auburn Tigers, without their best player, Janai Broome. Pettiford, a little hesitation. Step back, 3 ball. Oh, that is just silky smooth to Hod Pettiford. He plays so hard, he can only play in short spurts. Demery Jr. lines up a 3. Kane offensive rebound, missing the putback. Surreal keeps it alive, and now Kane will be fouled.
And we'll have to gain rebound. Georgia doing a nice job of
here today.
Yeah, good call, partner. You mentioned the free throws for Georgia. That's a team that's been shooting 78% as you
in the SEC.
Yeah, that Tennessee Vandy. 2 surprises. As
Baker Mazzara just leave up that Auburn. Backdoor cut, Baker Mazzara all alone for the jam.
Another quick hit at that time by
a lot of standing around for Georgia right now. Surreal decides, all right, I guess it's my turn. Has it blocked by Cardwell.
There was a switch where Asa Newell could have taken advantage against Chad Baker Mazzara. They couldn't get him the basketball.
Mazzara, he wants to clear out because he is feeling it. Chad Baker Mazzara rising.
Basketball game, they need to take advantage by going to the paint.
There's Blue Kane. He went on a run to start the second half. Gives it up to Newell for 3. Got it.
At this level.
Howard and Newell got tied up.
Dunk champion. Really good defense this trip so far by Auburn.
Newell tried to slip, but it was Auburn getting the steal. Pettiford trying to take control of this game, slicing through the D, missing at the rim. But a turnover, and Pettiford gets it back. He now has 20.
Good pressure by Auburn.
A lot of denying the ball. Shot clock's at 5. Godfrey with the scoop at the rim, cuts the lead back to single digit. First 2 points of the game for R.J. Godfrey. Now it's Georgia's chance to deny the ball. Kelly, free throw jumper.
Pushing Georgia native is going to be that guy. I think he's the one that steps up his game the most in the absence of Janai Broome.
Godfrey was calling for it on the block. Now they get him a touch. Banging one-on-one, that sky hook, back-to-back buckets for Godfrey.
Nice. Plenty of experience on the Clemson team that was knocked off by Alabama in the NCAA tournament last year. Woo! Go ahead, young fella.
Kelly did everything but the finish.
You got to be able to score, big fella.
Off the mark, tipped out by Godfrey. LeFew gets it back to Newell. Oh, watch out as Newell throws it down, doesn't it? Well, with all the history between these two teams, you know it's going to be interesting. The 200th all-time meeting as Baker Mazzara with the steal and the bucket. As Georgia with 14 seconds inside, Godfrey double-teamed and Baker Mazzara.
LSU, nice trio. You talk about Michaela
Right?
matured so much
Yes.
since being thrown out that Yale game. I think it's one of the better narratives that we're not talking about in college basketball.
Newell with the and one today. The high archer falls.
Hands.
Pettiford going to work. Defender on his hip, no problem. Pettiford's got 22 to lead the way.
Yeah, they are not like us is the message that Jahad Pettiford sending to the other freshmen across the country. We told you that he's been waiting in his cocoon, waiting to turn into a butterfly. He's done that here today.
A few can't go baseline, and it's going to be a turnover.
To the basket as well as shoot the three-point shot.
Jahad Pettiford having a game of his life. 22 points, a career high for the freshman. And we've got almost 2 minutes to play. Denied by Newell. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Tigers.
I love it.
Mazzara's got the clear out. He launches a three. Too strong. Long rebound goes to Auburn. And a foul called. That'll be on Demery Jr., and that's his fourth.
In the first half, Georgia's now picked that up in the second half, only down 3 in rebounds.
Johnson working against Newell, dips in his body, no call. Hudson on the rebound, and he will get the whistle. And a 2 from... Back to the basket using that little hook. Gets to his strong hand and in.
Going inside now, which is where they should stay for the remainder of this game.
Auburn running clock. Shot clock's at 10. And Bruce Pearl deciding to take a timeout.
You get a turnover and score against a defense that's not set up in transition of Auburn.
Let's see what Auburn drew up in the huddle with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
1 minute remaining.
Kelly curling off the screen, and he is fouled at the rim. Miles Kelly, an excellent.
No doubt. I'm hating, right?
Minute to play. Auburn up by 7. If you're Georgia, do you need a 3 here?
You don't need a 3, but you need to score quick.
Demery Jr. gets downhill, no whistle. And on the rebound, jump ball, possession arrow goes to Auburn.
Jahad Pettiford, 92%, so it's really hard to come back against Auburn.
Cheney Johnson is the worst free throw shooter on the floor. Well, they're going to foul Pettiford. One woman said she called the alumni department. The woman called her back, told her. The other person.
The three-point shot now.
Georgia trying to find a quick one, down 9. LeFew going to the rim, and he will lay it in for the quick foul. Demery Jr. almost had it, but he stepped out of bounds. All right, let's see. Baker Mazzara, the outlet pass to Pettiford.
If that doesn't show you the person to pick up on Chad Baker Mazzara's return, and Jahad Pettiford with a career high here tonight.
24 points for the freshman, but he missed the free throw. 7-point lead. Georgia needs a quick one. Demery Jr., he will let it fly, and he rattles it in. It's not over yet.
Bacon Nazar having some words.
Yeah, made basket so he can run the floor or run the baseline as you see now.
Try to get the trap. Instead, it's a foul. And Denver Jones will get to...
Important to cut out games.
1 of 2 from the line. And Demery Jr. brings it up. He's trying to get to the rim as they give him the lay-in. 8.3 seconds left. It's down to 3. Inbound, trapped in the corner. Georgia looking for the steal, and they get it. LeFew for the tie. And Georgia had a chance as the officials are trying to do
before the clock or the time on the clock expired.
Georgia had the steal and the look
by their best three-pointer and Dakota LeFew. Outstanding trap. Well, they showed the character of their coach, head coach Mike White, who never quits.
The fall on the floor is a foul.
And he makes it. Now, Lawrence, here's the miss. Tipped out of bounds, and that's, I want to wait to confirm. Demery Jr. to inbound at the rim. Newell!
Oh!
And just like that, Auburn will survive. 70-68, but this one went down to the wire.
Well, similar to what we saw last time Auburn was #1 in this arena. Comes down to the final play. What a tremendous job of Auburn showing resiliency. And how about the battle of this young but up-and-coming Georgia team?